Hey players, how you doing? It's your humble handicapper coming back from his house in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're going into week number 8 of the NFL football season. Another 4-1 last week. So for the last 3 weeks, we're a total of 13-2. So we've been hitting pretty hard lately. So things have been falling into place. September was a disaster, and October's looking good. Let's keep it going. Hope it isn't as scary. Halloween reference. So we'll start with our first game. We're going to go to the Chicago Bears going into Baltimore. Baltimore's going to be a go against team until they prove otherwise. Lamar, when I first put these plays in, Chicago was getting 6.5 points. It went down to 1.5. What does that mean? Lamar's definitely a no-go. I think that was Baltimore's only chance to. That scared me with Lamar, how he does against the NFC. So now that we're getting Chicago without Lamar, they're a team on the upswing. I think Baltimore's on the downswing. Interesting fact, Harbaugh took away all of the players' toys. He took away the video games. He took away the ping pong tables. That seems kind of bush league to treat grown men that way. I think that speaks volumes. I mean, he's a great coach. He's had a great run, but maybe they're trying to tune him out. That happens in the NFL. You know, you hear that same voice and that same philosophy over and over and over again. You know, I mean, sometimes you need a fresh voice. So we're going to take those Chicago Bears. We'll probably be +1.5, +2 now. Still more than worth a play since we have a quarterback situation. So that's our game number 1. Number 2 is going to be our Carolina Panthers. Good little team. They're good to me. They're a good dog team. They are 5-1, is getting more 6 points this season than last season. Coming in is Buffalo Bills. If you followed me the last few weeks, you know I've been playing against the Bills. Bills got to prove to me that they're the Bills of old. The record of the 4 teams they beat, those teams haven't beat anybody yet still. So yeah, they're one of the they beat nobodies. They beat the Jets, the Miamis, New Orleans, and the Carolinas. So it doesn't beat anybody. Carolina can run the ball really well. They got a 2-headed monster on the backfield there. I know Andy Dalton's will be starting for Bryce, but he's more of a game manager. I think it's keep the ball away from Josh, pound the rock, make it a quick, low-scoring game. That one looks like, you know, and you get 7.5 as a home dog. I am all over that. So that'll be my next play. Thirdly, we're going back to the Giants again. Giants let me down on the money line last night. I mean, that meltdown, oh my gosh. But they're getting Philadelphia. And you know, once again, if you've been following me, you know I do not like Philadelphia. I think they're overrated. I don't think they're missing something. I got 2 interesting facts for you. First of all, they lead the league in 3 and outs. Secondly, they lead the league. We're talking minus. They lead the league in lack of first downs. They can't control the clock. Lately, it's all been defense and big plays. Last week against Minnesota went down that field, up and down the field. They only came away with 5 field goals and a touchdown. Otherwise, they would have won outright. They just couldn't close the deal. Barkley's not the running back he used to be. And hopefully the Giants, it's a division dog. Giants won a couple weeks ago. They beat them at home. I think if they can shake off what happened last week, you give them those points. They know they can beat them, so they're not going to be intimidated. And you're getting 7.5 in a game, in a division game. Hopefully Giants can just put together a whole game and not fall apart in the fourth quarter. But once again, Philly has not put together a whole game either. They just can't put together a whole game. They're a half in the beginning or a half in the end, not together. 7.5 division dog. I'm all over the Giants. Hopefully they can bounce back off of that very, very disappointing loss last week. One afternoon game, we're doing the Dallas Cowboys going into Denver. They were the ones that beat that Giant team. They had an emotional, crazy win. 33 points in the fourth quarter. It's never happened. They beat all the odds. The chances of winning the game were 0.1%, but you know, things just fell apart for them. I know Dallas has a horrible defense, but they have an offense that can't be stopped. I envision a shootout. You get 3.5 points. Let me take Dak Prescott over Knicks. Thing about Denver, I do respect Peyton a lot. His team is the most penalized team in the league this year. So I mean, that might come in handy. We might get some free first downs out of that. And you get 3.5 at Mile High. Dallas had an easy game against Washington, and Denver was all out. So you might get 2 emotionally drained, physically drained teams in different directions. And lastly, we're going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers at home against the Green Bay Packers. Last couple of weeks, I've been impressed by Green Bay. Green Bay's been playing well, but they struggled against Cincinnati with Joe Flacco, and they struggled against Arizona. Now they're going, there's back-to-back road games. It's catching Pittsburgh over 10 days. They played Thursday night against Cincinnati. Tomlin is a home underdog, is at 75%. So you get him as a home dog, you're getting 3.5. I think and as much as Roger says it's not a big deal, it is a big deal. He wants to beat that Green Bay team. So those would be my 4 or 5 plays. So we'll do a quick review with my daughter, Zinyati, came over, and we just got back from Utah last week. It was very fun. I think you might have saw me in Utah. There we go.
We got the Texas.
No, it's Chicago Bears.
We got the animals team.
Yeah, so they're not going to be a 6.5, probably 2.5 plus 2.5 now.
We got the Panthers.
Carolina Panthers at home dog getting 7.5.
We got the Giants.
Giants division dog getting 7.5. That's a new thing here, I guess.
We got the
Dallas Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Plus 3.5 in Denver.
And then we got the Steelers.
That's Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers plus 3 at home dog. All right, everybody, have a good weekend. Yaya, want to say goodbye to everybody?
Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Comment down below which teams you are going to win. Bye.
Goodbye. Good luck, everybody. Let's keep it rolling.